My name is Tracy Byrnes. I am a former anchor with Fox Business, and that is where I had the pleasure of meeting Jordan Zimmerman. He and I actually met via over TV for the very first time. Jordan was a guest on one of my shows. We did this show, much like we're doing right now, on small businesses and helping small businesses get answers to questions. And Jordan was one of the very first people that jumped to attention and said, yes, I will give you any advice you need. And he was wonderful and helped so many people. And as a matter of fact, I told him a story recently about a man who owned an Italian restaurant, and he called in for advice. Jordan was on air with Danny Meyer, the restaurateur, and the two of them gave such great advice that the guy went from owning one Italian restaurant to 7 in California and was voted like the best California Italian restaurant or something to that effect. So Jordan has been an inspiration to me. He is so motivated. He will tell you, and one of the first stories I tell everyone about Jordan is that he gets up at like I wrote it down, 2:10 in the morning to work out every day or something crazy like that, and his family's here to attest that. So we'll get some serious answers about the motivation, dedication, and the commitment that Jordan has to just about everything he does. So without further ado, Jordan Zimmerman.
Hey guys. Hang on. Well, good evening, everyone. It's great to see you all, and thank you for coming. You know, tonight's going to be an interesting night because we're going to answer any questions you have. But more importantly, I'm going to tell you a lot about myself and a lot about building company like Zimmerman. Because, as you know, we all have challenges as we start off our careers. And we all have fears. And we can use that fear as a fuel, or we can use that fear to hold us back. And I think that I've learned over the years to use the fear as a fuel to drive the success and be able to build the company like Zimmerman. So tonight, as we go through, Tracy will start off asking me some questions, and then we're going to open it up to the room to make sure that we answer all of your questions to the best of our ability.
So Jordan and I recently started doing some videos again together, which if you haven't checked them out, please do. They're all over his social media. And he's been giving some great advice for entrepreneurs about what to do with their businesses. Mainly, we actually came up with some great resolutions for the new year.
Yes.
How to start 2016 off on the right foot. And so I think everyone would love to take it a step further and say, how do I take my business to the next level? But Jordan, I think we'd be remiss if we didn't start out with the quick 30-second, how'd you get from kid in college to this?
What started, as you know, way before college. I grew up in a humble area of Old Bridge, New Jersey. It's 4,400 homes, and at a young age, I realized I heard over and over and over again, as many of you probably have, your parents and your friends' parents and your parents' friends complaining about what they did for a living. And I'm like, why do you hate what you do? And my dad said to me at a young age, it's pretty simple, son. They didn't value education. They didn't embrace that education, so they didn't value, but more importantly, they didn't find their passion in life for what they wanted to do. They got married too young. They took any job they could take to support their wife and then their family, and guess what? They were stuck. And my goal in life was, I don't want to be anything like that. I want to find a passion that I want to do, that I want to jump out of bed to do every day, and something that will drive me, and something that I want to work for because I love what I do, and I didn't go for the money. I went to do what I love to do, thinking, you know what, one day, if I'm really good at it, the money will come. And that was really the start of the vision of what I wanted to do. But I had no idea at that point what that was. But I knew it had to be something special.